Yeah, it goes everybody, because today we'll continue to play Danganronpa Mauve. It's presented to you by Zephram. Follow them all for more Danganronpa fan games, translations, and all other Danganronpa related stuff. Link is in the description. Where were we? Here we go. So is it sleepy time? No, it isn't. Okay. So this game yaps a lot. Alright, what am I supposed to do? Map. Come on, show up. What am I supposed? Oh wait, is this a free time event? Okay. God damn it. I forgot the controls. Feels like it's been forever since I last played this. And it just feels like it. Let's see. Go for ego, but nah. That's Mikawa. Oh, is that Tadara? You know what? What if I just don't include the free time events during the playthrough? I mean, we already know what happens. I already have a playlist of all the free time events of every character. So, yeah, I think that saves time. Yeah, I'm gonna go do that now. So I'm gonna skip. Okay, we're done with the free time events. Nothing important happened that much. After dinner, I headed back to the library as promised. As expected, Jumanji was there. Hello, Jumanji. How's the investigation going? Not yet today. Seems that today our library committee member was not doing her job well. Maybe that's why, but the way she flipped through the book seemed faster than usual. Turned my head away from Jumanji and headed towards the deeper part of the library. There was Kizuki, who had already arrived, standing on the stepladder deep inside the library, flipping through books. Thanks to the stepladder, the top shelf of the bookshelf, which was previously barely reachable, is now at Kizuki's eye level. The toilet paper roll I had seen before was also lying on the floor. Miyuki, welcome. Hi, how are the results of your investigation? Nothing much. I think I've searched through about a quarter of the library now. Kizuki said this and came down from the ladder. That ladder is working really well. I'm so glad to have this. Without it, I'd have to struggle to get the books I wanted, but now I can easily get them. Do you have to use a ladder to get the book up there every time? That would be inconvenient. Not at all. It's actually more inconvenient to not use it. I can't imagine conducting an investigation without it anymore. See, the stepladder has become a trusted partner now. I don't need it anyway, so you can keep using it. But when I'm not using it, put it back where it came from. Someone else might use it besides me. Really? I don't think many people come here, so you might be able to use it alone. As I said, I looked at the book Kizuki was holding. Criminology and Criminal Investigation was written on the cover and spine of the book. Are you interested in criminology? Since the situation is what it is, I thought it would be good to learn it. I guess you don't know anything about this field either. Well, I'm not a forensic scientist or a scientific investigator, much less a doctor. Of course, if I study, I will understand better since I have background knowledge, but that doesn't mean I knew it. I see. It seems I jumped to conclusions because Kizuki looked so reliable during the investigation. In a situation like this, it's hard to expect scientific investigation, right? Learning even simple methods will be of great help. Absolutely, which means it was difficult to put into words what followed. Are you preparing for the second murder? I guess that's what you want to ask. Me too. Of course, I wish there were no more murders. But the existence of a traitor who was already planning a murder was also discovered. It suddenly occurred to me that if I kept thinking like that, I'd end up losing to Monokuma. Then Kizuki took something out of her pocket and handed it to me. It was one of Rhetorika's advices. It was written, preserve what you don't want to lose. What has slipped out of your hands will never return. This is also one of my motives, so if you criticize me for being swayed by something like this, I have nothing to say. But that doesn't mean I want to lose to Monokuma either. I want to protect my remaining friends. Even though the situation is like this, they are the first friends I've ever made. Oh, that's so sad. Wait, is Rika gonna be the one who dies? She's gonna be the new victim? Oh, god damn it. This is a red flag. Kizuki couldn't meet my eyes properly. Perhaps it was because she thought something unsettling had occurred to her. Still, I could fully feel Kizuki's sincerity. The first thought that came to my mind was, I want to cheer for Kizuki. How about this? We're going to teach the others about fingerprint analysis methods. Wouldn't it be more useful for many people to know something rather than just one person knowing it? Dude, wouldn't that mean that you're also inadvertently or indirectly helping the culprit with that? Definitely, that would be better. But how can I tell them? Everyone is probably busy investigating right now. There are a lot of people splitting up now. Jumanji. I heard you guys tell your leader where you're going to investigate beforehand, so it won't be easy to do anything unexpected, right? Suddenly Jumanji joined the conversation. She doesn't know how to properly join the conversation. She just puts herself in the middle of it. What a surprise, Jumanji, what brings you here? What do you mean? That's true. Usually she didn't even care when we chatted in the corner, but now she suddenly intervened. Suddenly you started talking about fingerprints and stuff, so I got a little interested. Jumanji, you're the kind of person who says things like that. That kind of person? Should I say that you're the kind of being mindful to others or taking an interest in others? Really, but you guys are a little special. We're special? Oh, she's blushing. Why is she so cute? We regularly come to the library to read. We talk a lot about books, so what's special about us? The reason is a bit simplistic, but isn't this quite an opening of heart by Jumanji standards? Special. Kizuki seems delighted at the signs that she was becoming close with another person. Then maybe it's because we're friends. The moment Kizuki was about to finish her words. What happened? Oh. Nighttime already? I guess that makes sense. Or maybe it's another announcement, new motive. This is school announcement, students gather in the gym immediately. Oh, okay. What, again? He's making us do something annoying again. We're still a long way from the time limit. Why now? Perhaps they changed their mind. That's probably not the case. A voice that belonged to someone else, not to any of the three people present. Before I could even grasp the situation, I heard soft footsteps approaching me. It was a little different from what Monokuma usually said before his motivational speech. Shitanda, how long have you been here? Huh, I've been here the whole time. I've been reading long before you came in. Right, Jumanji? Of course there were no signs, but I knew someone else was here. Even while we were talking to Kizuki, was he listening to everything that was going on in the corner? I felt uneasy even though there was no particular reason to feel that way, because he's sneaky. Anyway, what do you mean when you say Monokuma's words were a little different than usual? There will be punishment for students who do not attend, so everyone must be there as soon as possible. Isn't that what he usually said? That's right, that's what was missing from his broadcast. That means there is no mandatory in this announcement. It's the kind of thing that says it's okay if you come and okay if you don't, so it's probably not threatening news. Then we don't have to go? Do you think Monokuma will tell us anything useful? There is no real harm in going, is there? Jumanji stared at her intently. If you don't like it, you don't have to go. Instead of answering, Jumanji suddenly put a bookmark in the book she was holding and closed it. I guess I could take it as a sign of intent to go. Alright, let's get going. Cool. I was very curious as to why Shitanda had suddenly come to the library. I decided not to ask because I knew he would just make up some plausible excuse anyway, and that's a motorcycle. God damn, so loud, man. You hear that in the recording? Hey, you guys are here too. Well then, I guess I should get started. Ahem. So what did y'all think of Rhetorica's advice? Was it a helpful advice that really stuck with ya? That thing ate up 500 of my coins. What were you going to do with those coins then? This is how you consume to keep the market active. Mr. Mikawa, you're the ultimate freighter, and you don't even know that? I guess I'll have to start collecting tomorrow again. Yeah, anyway, some people may have already heard the whole story from Miss Misaki. We're out of paper. People were spreading like crazy. I didn't know it would last that less than 10 hours. Really? Yes, Mr. Mikawa just pulled out the last one. Where on earth did those hundreds or so come from? Looking around, I thought that there was still more to be collected. That's truly amazing. Shinan and I found maybe 10 of them combined, but yours is on a whole different level. Really? So I took away everything you were supposed to find? I'm sorry, I won't do it again. I was wrong. This feels familiar. No, not at all. I don't have a clue. Even after searching systematically like this, nothing comes up. Jumanji, how on earth do you find such clues? A feeling. I just have a feeling. Jumanji peeked her head out of behind the Jumanji peeked her head out from behind the bookshelf and pushed up her glasses. Perhaps it was a gesture to show off. Was she the kind of person who would do something like that? Perhaps the reason Mikami is so good at finding coins is because of the sense of a freedom. Anyway, somehow Mikami, like a Deus Ex Machina, somehow found everything and brought the story to a conclusion, which was a bit disappointing. A promise is a promise. I will cancel the stronger motive. It's too bad. It's so bad. I was so busy preparing it and just waiting for your reactions. Is there anyone who'd like to hear even a brief explanation? For example, in Mikami's case? No, I don't want to hear it. If you hate it that much, I would have told you. Well, that is all I have to say. Enjoy your boring school life from now on. It's just as I heard. Mikawa brought back a bunch of coins from somewhere and stuffed them all into the machine. I was just wondering, but suddenly the machine made a strange noise and its lights went out. You did a great job, Mikawa. It's no exaggeration to say it's all thanks to you. Really? Of course, you defeated Monokuma's evil clutches on your own, which is truly remarkable. I commend you. Thank you. Have you seen Monokuma in that state? He didn't know what to do. That's right, since you did it all yourself, shouldn't you stop torturing yourself from now on? You're a cool guy. It's exactly as she said. I have been tired tomorrow and am truly impressed by Mikawa's fighting spirit. What? Mikawa staggered for a moment then fell to his knees. What is it? Why are you like that? Did he faint? He suddenly fainted? I think I know what it is. He lived his entire life without hearing a single word of praise, so suddenly receiving countless compliments caused his brain to overload. A beggar who cannot accept this sudden change of circumstances. Does that make sense? Then what should we do? Should we take him to the infirmary first? Kana approached Mikawa and crashed down right next to him. Who would faint just because of compliments? As I thought, Mikawa, you are hopeless and pathetic. What happened? Yep, he's awake. I guess it was because of the compliment. Seriously, that's ridiculous. Maybe now it's his chance. Hey guys, I have a suggestion for you. Would you mind listening? What is it? Kizuki studied fingerprint analysis methods and she wants to teach others about it as well. So since we were all gathered together, I thought, why don't we all learn together? Fingerprint analysis? Why? Well, I've been thinking about it. It's a bit difficult to expect scientific investigations here. So just in case to use in the unlikely event. Kizuki responded to Misaki's words with a somewhat hesitant tone as expected. Wouldn't just knowing this be a deterrent to murder? It would make it harder to destroy evidence. Intention is good, no reason not to learn. But can you really say we can just learn that? Can we even do this in the first place? Isn't it a really difficult task? It's not that difficult. We all have the ingredients and the process is simple. You're essentially arming yourself. There wouldn't be any reason to object. Especially since a proposal born from Kizuki's love for life. I simply can't refuse. I wholeheartedly agree. I don't know much about the latter, but anyway, it would be fortunate if even novices could learn it easily. Fortunately, there was no reaction like, are you thinking of murders? This is disturbing and such. This is probably proof that everyone is very concerned about the existence of a traitor just like Kizuki. Then we'll need to rent a larger space, a place where people can sit for a long time and see each other. Well, that must be the diner then. Then should we go to the diner while our teacher Kizuki brings the supplies? If you need any help, please let me know and I'll help you. It's okay, I just need to bring some charcoal powder and a brush from the warehouse. Okay, let's move on. Are we moving on now? Okay, we're fading out. And so we went to the diner and waited for Kizuki. And then, like this, carefully applying fine charcoal powder with a brush. Oh, my fingerprints are clearly visible. That's amazing. Wait a second. Is this some kind of foreshadowing that Junichiro... yeah. We're given subtle red flags. Not subtle. Blatant red flags that Kizuki could possibly be the victim. And now the fingerprints being analyzed. Is Rintaro... Is he... is he the murderer? Is he the culprit? I'd like to take this opportunity to tell you something. Is that alright with you? Most people don't seem to be listening. I'm listening, you can talk. The odds of 2 or more people in the world having identical fingerprints are said to be 1 in 64 trillion. It means that we are each special, unique from the tips of our fingers. I just hope that you will value your own worth more. When you say it like that, it seems so convincing. But I'm still not a precious person. So that's how it's done. You should learn this well while you have the chance. If you understand the principles, wouldn't it be useful later when someone commits a crime again? Don't joke about it, that would never happen. Why aren't my fingerprints clear? That's because the brush strokes are not smooth. Give it to me. I feel a bit hurt because I'm inferior to you in this area. Oh, I'm good at anything I do with my hands. Then you're good at eating with your hands, haha. I'm also good at beating people with my hands. Ow, why is there a rule prohibiting violence between students at this school? How are you doing, Mr. Blade? Thinking like that. It's all smashed up. Skilled with his hands he was not. From a young age, difficult to handle were small objects. I knew this might be rude, but it is quite surprising. Still, please be strong. I'm sure you'll be able to master it. If you are not sure, here's Miyuki's. This is the most exemplary way to do it. Huh? Mine? Yeah, it's so clear it's hard to believe this is your first time doing it. That's amazing. Actually, Mr. Miyuki could be something like the ultimate forensic scientist. Isn't that the case? Hey, maybe. No, maybe I was just lucky. I have no idea what my true identity is, but I don't think that's it. Even Jumanji seemed like she would never participate, attended, and everyone in the school was gathered there. I was very happy to see the lively atmosphere that would have been created after a long time. Oh god. Kizuki's gonna die. I have a gut feeling. I mean, Kizuki was the one who brought happiness in this place, and now, because there is happiness, it must be eliminated. However, there might be no avoiding the impression that this was an effort to somehow push the traitor within to the far reaches of my mind. Okay, good. I'm glad everyone seems to have gotten used to it to some extent. Since we have learned something, I hope everyone remembers it well. Yeah, I hope it never comes up for use, even if it's just for a little while, but it can't hurt to know. This is Miss Kizuki's love for life, and the actions that followed. I will never forget them. It's not that grand, but I'd appreciate it if you remembered. Let me just breathe for a bit. The short lecture ended with Tomoe's sparkling eyes and Kizuki's embarrassed yet smiling face. Is it another free time? Or something? Something cutscene to progress the story, the main story? Ahem, hello to school announcement. It's 7 p.m. from now on, it's nighttime. Okay. Well then, sweet dreams. Good night. Cool. And so another eventful day at the ended. I sat down at the bed and took a piece of paper that I had kept in my pocket. Why do you think so much? Rethinking is a good habit. Overthinking, I look back at the traces of my thoughts, the part of my memory that remained. Nothing made sense. It may seem obvious, but people don't bother to record every single mental process that passes through their frontal lobe. Because I never had that much interest or affection for my own actions. I had to think harder about understanding this advice. Could it be that this is why it said I was overthinking things? Me who wasn't even fully aware of myself, yet how does that machine know me and offer advice? Because of the advice not to think too deeply, my thoughts only became deeper. I don't know. I guess I'll just sleep for now. Well, that's so funny. Oh, the irony of, hey, don't think about it too much. Wait, maybe this is something deep and I overthink. I pushed my worries aside and opened the book lying on the bed. The constant worry and reading to forget. It was a series of movements so familiar that it could almost be considered routine. Of course, it was never a good sign, but I consoled myself with the excuse that I wouldn't be able to enjoy without it. I flipped through the pages, trying to remember where I was reading yesterday. And did I fall asleep? Are we gonna talk about the pages that we flipped? Or the book? Nope, we just drifted to sleep. On my back. Let's go. Hey everyone, it's morning, 7 a.m. It's wake up time. Now let's get on with our lives. Okay. But what the hell is that? Last night I didn't get enough sleep because I ended up spending all my time flipping through books. It's like a modern person who can't put down their smartphone before going to bed. Everybody in the world got called out. The blaring alarm woke me, but I couldn't bring myself to move. The alarm here was just too loud. The sound of a loud alarm brings back only bad memories. I got up and I washed my dry face. Let's get to the diner. But what is that thing though? What's that thing being? Below. I think it is. Yeah, okay. Whatever. Let's go to the diner. Walking along. Here we go. Sup, fellas? Alright, good morning, everyone. It must be quite a hassle to wash up and get her as soon as you open your eyes, but I'm really grateful that everyone cooperated without any absences. Yeah, thanks. It's so hard to wake up on time and get out on time. So as usual, what are you going to do in the morning? Miyuki, look at my face. Oh, yeah? You're not going to see me, you're not sleeping well, and that's a motorcycle so loud. The reason is probably because of the bugs. Seriously, I can't stop this. Sorry, I read them a little late. Well, there's nothing to apologize for. This isn't a serious breach of promise or anything like that, which would warrant corporal punishment. This is my brief opinion. You might be feeling anxious. Anxious? Yeah, I don't think you do that simply because you were bored. It's probably too much at that point. There's anxiety about what you should do when death is nearby. I thought maybe that anxiety was what had been causing you so much stress lately. Not just Miyuki, but all of you. I can't say it hasn't. I feel like I've been eating more lately, so I'm really worried. I understand. That's why I was being a bit negative yesterday. Me too, but I'm usually anxious. Thanks for that, guy. I suppose so. Then Misaki slightly lifted her head and glanced sideways. She didn't miss the sight of Sarashina at the end of that gaze. I can't ignore such subtle cracks. I'll have to think about it for a bit. Okay, I understand. Leave it to me. I'll come up with a better plan. Anxiety, I suddenly realized I was harboring such ordinary emotions. For now, if your mood changes too much, it can make you angry, so let's all try to refrain from it. Especially Miyuki, get some rest today. It's dangerous if you fall asleep while investigating. It's okay, I'm not that sleepy. At this point, we cannot rule out the possibility of an emergency. Make sure to get enough sleep. I'm a bit sleepy, but I guess it's better to follow Misaki's wishes here. Okay. Your mother looked so shabby before too. I guess I'll have to force her to go to the private room. I'm just saying this in case, but I'm fine. I can investigate even on my own. Oh, she's gonna be left alone, and this is where she's gonna be discovered, her body and all dead and stuff. All alone in that vast place? Well, if you want to do it, I won't stop you, but if you have any questions, just let me know. I'll spend the entire evening investigating with you. Yes, thank you. I'm sorry, Kizuki. I should have taken better care of my condition if I was going to help you. You'll do better next time. Get some good rest today, and let's start fresh tomorrow. Here we go. Are we gonna sleep for real? As Mizak said, let's rest for now. Okay. I lay down on the bed, vowing to myself that I would cut down my habit of reading books until dawn from now on, and I accepted the sleepiness that was coming. And then a yell, or a body discovery announcement. The doorbell rings. Dude, I'm trying to rest here. Get out of my way. Get out of here. You're disturbing my rest time. Coming. I muttered something to no one to heard. got out of bed, and walked to the door. That's a relief. You're doing well. Yeah, good. Two unexpected figures were standing here. What? Oh, that makes 3 people. This is going to be the body discovery announcement, right? Look at the clock. Before I knew it, the clock had already passed 6 p.m. Jesus, I slept for 10 hours? Looks like you slept well. Get ready quickly and come out. Understood. I roughly straightened my messy hair and went out the door. During that moment, there are 3 people here. Uh-oh. What is it? It's 6 p.m. You're gonna announce that a body has been discovered. Oh, Jesus. Here we go. After some time has passed, the glass trial will begin. Oh, crap. What? For a moment, I couldn't understand what I had just heard. Then goosebumps covered my whole body. It felt like a cold chill was running down my spine. What? Not again. Unlike Mikawa said, that would clutch his head, kinda calmly looked back at me from her spot. And then, Mauve. Holy shit! Oh, this is gonna be Kana. Kizuki. Kana suddenly grabbed my wrist and started running. Kana. There was no answer. Her fingers felt like they were digging into my wrist. Kana started running past the private room, past the diner, past the entrance hall of the school building. She climbed the stairs. She ran down the hallway. Walking this path, my destination is predictable. Day after day, I walked the same route and arrived at the same place. As I walked alone, which was by no means short, I desperately hoped that my prediction was wrong. Oh God. It's gonna happen. Here we go. But Kana's steps only revealed the cold truth to me. She stopped in front of the library. The sliding doors were already open. I had no choice but to hurry inside, my legs trembling, with only a fading hope. Wait, body discovered. Then who was the first people to discover the body? Please don't be. The scenery that greeted me wasn't much different. The bookshelves were still tightly packed, and the sound of my footsteps was gently absorbed by the carpet. Oh God. It's Rikana. We're in the library. The only difference might be that there are 3 other people standing there besides me. Oh. There was nothing left to see. I pushed my way through the bookshelves, step by step toward them, so that I too may know what they saw, so that I may know whether I am being affirmed or denied. Oh no. What I saw was... oh no. You know, sometimes I hate myself for being right, for predicting it right. It's like, God damn it. I know this is gonna happen, but I don't want it to happen, but, oh well. It happened. The body of the ultimate zoologist they were looking at, Rika Kizuki, beautifully crushing the last glimmer of possibility within my heart. Fuck. This is fucking bullshit. But then again, she was at the perfect place at the perfect time. Yes. Of course it would have saved. I don't feel like it anymore. Why do people keep dying? Is it because you're in a death game, silly? Why doesn't the killing stop? It's because it's a death game, silly. It's designed to make you snap. How much blood must be spilled? How many corpses must be trampled on before the mastermind is satisfied? I don't know, but when there are 3 people left, I mean, that's according to the rules. Am I being arrogant for wanting an ending when I've only lost 3 people in the first place? Yep. I must continue like this, keeping an eye on the slaughter. Will I ever be able to reach a place where I can lay down my body? Miyuki, wake up! Misaki's holding my shoulders. I think my knees are bent because her face is way above me. Yeah, it's true. Kizuki's dead. She was murdered. And we have to find the culprit, and to do that, we all have to wake up. Got it. Dead. Kizuki, she's dead, and... what should I say? My lips just won't move. I barely managed to nod. I completely understand how you feel. This is so horrific and devastating. I feel like I could scream and collapse at any moment. But we have to live. That's probably the path Kizuki wants. So please give me some strength. First, can you stand up? I gritted my teeth. My trembling legs barely managed to get me up after a few tries. Are you okay? I'll try to be okay. Of course, there was no way I would be okay. Turning my head, I noticed more people than before. They seemed to have gathered to listen to the conversation. Miss Kizuki. Sarashina turned pale and collapsed to the floor, unable to continue speaking. Can someone tell me what I'm seeing isn't real? That is just a terrible dream? Sarashina. Sorry, this isn't a dream, it's reality. Finally, the second murder occurred. How? Wow, I had no idea some of the students wanted to graduate. This teacher's quite surprised. Then one of us killed someone? Well, I already know the entire process of the crime. I can't exactly lie and say someone was standing there perfectly fine, then suddenly died of a heart attack, can I? She was murdered. One of you took her life, and you're just pretending not to care. And we also have to find the culprit. Yeah, you're quick on the uptake, so you probably know what I've brought you. Monokuma pulled out a black file that we've all seen before. The Monokuma file, that's the second one. This time as well, the victim's estimated time of death, the condition of the body, and any other noteworthy details have been briefly recorded. I hope you use it well in your investigation, and I wish you success. Fight! Again, this thing again, I don't like this, even though it provides us information about the crime. Are you stupid? Digging through my friend's body and suspecting my friend too? I'm so sick of it. But to be fair, one of us did it though. Monokuma was just giving us a push. We have a choice, we must if our lives are worth. I can't do it. No such thing as can't, you must. What are we doing? Impossible, impossible. Please stop it. I can't stand it. I can't. There's nothing we can do about it. From my perspective, it is a situation so heartbreaking that I want to gouge out my own eyes right away, but still, we have nowhere to run. We must move forward. The atmosphere was suddenly disrupted. Unable to endure the nightmarish reality any longer, some began to crumble. And that might include me. Me too, I can barely catch my breath by leaning against the bookshelf. Let's investigate. There's nothing we can do about those who say they can't do it. So like before, we'll have 2 or 3 people monitoring the scene and the rest can move around freely, right? Alright, let's get started quickly. You don't really care. Well, there's no need to be sad. It's just that a person met their end in a place geographically and physically close by, that is all. Crying won't bring the dead back to life. Even if it's sad, we can't just indulge in such sentimentality when we need to move forward. He's harsh, but he's right. Okay, let's focus on the task at hand. If you can't enjoy it, it's okay to just stay still, so please don't push yourself too hard. For your own sake and for the sake of others as well. For my own and for the sake of others. For others. Since this is also one of the motives, if someone criticizes me by asking if my heart was shaken by something like this, I have no words to say. But that doesn't mean I really want to lose to Monokuma. I want to protect my remaining friends. Even though things are like this, they are the first friends I've ever made. Okay, we get it. It's a flashback again. Stop it. Why are you so desperate to go after Miyuki? It's been like this before. Just cling to Miyuki with your speculation muddying the waters. Can't you just let it go? Are you that suspicious of Miyuki? Do you hate him that much? Kizuki. He's gotta get his resolve and then investigate her death or murder. There was nothing I could do for her, who truly cared for all of us, for Kizuki who wanted to be my friend. Even the words of gratitude for taking my side. The words I had hoped to convey at the right moment could ultimately only reach her lifeless body. If I had cherished her as much as she cherished me, I should have protected her. I couldn't take my eyes off her even for a moment. Kizuki's death might have been my fault for failing to protect her. I could not become her true friend. At least this might be the last favor I can do for her. I turned away from the bookshelf and met her red eyes, already devoid of life. Even if it's painful, I can't turn my eyes away. There you go. So next videos, oh god damn it. You can't just give me a peace of mind to just let me save when I want. Fucking game. Kizuki's body was located between the bookshelves. Her hair was a mess of blood, the carpet on the floor, and the sleeves of her gown were the same. The weapon was very close by. A book stained with blood was lying beside her bed. Judging by the blood stains of the front of the book, it seemed as though she had been hit in the head. While I was wondering what to do at first, a hand suddenly came into view. Take it, it's toilet paper. Why is this? Why else? We can at least do a simple fingerprint analysis this time. You're gonna hand it to me when you grabbed it with your hands? That's gonna... what do you call that? That's gonna ruin the fingerprint analysis now, wouldn't it? Stupid, you should have grabbed some other place, like a cloth or something. To prevent your existing fingerprints from being damaged or unnecessary fingerprints from being taken, wrap it around your hand when you need to hold something. Wrap it around your hand? Right, fingerprint identification. Kizuki's dead, but that doesn't mean she left behind nothing. I again forced myself to look at the corpse. I stripped up the hair, checked the wounds, and began to examine the body. There were quite a few drops of blood on Kizuki's clothes as well. The gynecars and even the sun underneath were visibly stained with a dark reddish color. Particularly on the gown, blood seemed to be smeared and rubbed in various directions on the sleeve. Okay. And you're investigating by yourself. Okay, then just fucking... My gaze soon moved to the carpet on the floor. There were 3 or 4 books scattered on the floor along with the bloodstains. They were all in contact with the pool of blood that had spread from her head. When I lifted the book, I saw that the blood had not spread to the bottom of the book. Did the blood spread after the book fell? When I was observing and interpreting the clues, I felt someone approaching me. God damn it, someone has to input their fucking input again! Hey, how's the investigation going? I decided to ignore him as much as possible. I guess you've decided to remain completely silent now. How disappointing, Sonny. Yeah, anyway, it's a pretty good point that you figured out that the puddle of blood formed after the book fell. Wait, what? The puddle of blood was formed after the book fell? That tone of voice makes me feel like he's seeing straight through me. It gives me the creeps. What the hell's your business with me? Business? Nothing like that. I said I'll help you investigate, so why are you so upset about that? Anyway, if we progress further, we'll try to find the sources of the books that are out there, and the answer isn't far away. Sitana then stretched his fingers above his head. Following the end, the top shelf of the bookshelf near Kizuki caught my eye. Certainly there was a few books missing, leaving gaps in the shelf between them. Let me guess, call number, yeah. I guess it definitely fell between these two. This is, of course, a very good clue. But someone truly insightful would be probably looking at something else. For example, I'll take care of the investigation myself, you focus on yourself. Huh, fine. Dude, I wanted to hear more from Shitanda. Fucking asshole. Nope, I'm still not in fucking control. Fucking game. Regardless of what Shitanda intentions may be, from the surface it seems like he's trying to help with my investigation. Actually, there was nothing in what he said that seemed false, and pointing out noteworthy aspects is not particularly a blameworthy action. But I just hated him. I looked up from the book and shifted my gaze. There was something noteworthy about the carpeted floor as well. The bloodstains around Kizuki's body. Even at first glance, it was clear that this bloodstain was no ordinary bloodstain. Given the scattered appearance, it seems that the bloodstain had been smudged by something. It was clear that the culprit had done this, as the victim would not have rubbed this much blood directly after being hit on the head. But I just couldn't figure out the reason. It didn't seem like the kind of problem I would recall right away, so I decided to put it aside for a while. It's not too late to think about such things. During the class trial, I picked up the book lying among the dripping bloodstains. Are you gonna play by yourself again? Are you finally getting... Nope, you're still... Ah, fucking game. I fucking hate this game. Yeah, I said it. I fucking hate this game. It was a familiar book, a typical hardcover book format with a white fabric case and gold letter characters. This is the Hope's Big Academy graduation album. Judging by the blood on it, this was definitely the weapon. I held the weapon and looked at the floor. Sure enough, there were bloodstains there. Unlike other places, however, they weren't smeared sideways. It yaps so much. Gives really over-explained things. Like, Jesus. And flashbacks. Oh god, the fucking flashbacks, man. The flashbacks are gonna be the death of me, I swear to God. It's important to divide the people properly. For now, just an encounter to scene surveillance. Unless I'm Sabaki Mikawa and Samori to fingerprint identification. So what's Tadara gonna do? Even while I was examining the body from all angles, Misaki was expected, giving commands to everyone without exceptions. Me? As the ultimate fighter who can handle anything well, you'll be able to manage it just fine. I guess since I'm helping others, I'll try, sure. Wait, there's something I need to do before everyone disperses. First... Wait, I have a question. What is it? That traitor who set a trap at the door to the diarist's private room, is that person the same as the culprit? The trap? Right, that happened. I want to see them as the same person. Isn't the possibility that there were two people who have been harboring murders isn't quite horrifying? But in the end, isn't there no evidence? Yeah, in the end, it's just wishful thinking. Ever since that incident and this incident don't have much of a connection, I think the answer is to put them aside for now and think about it later. Is that so? Once Sabaki was disheartened, Shidata once again brought up the words he had previously cut off by Sabaki. God damn it, shut! Stop buzzing your horn, motorcycle outside. Anyway, you've all heard the Monokuma file, right? I have a question based on that. Come on, to think of it, I forgot to read the file. I picked up the black file lying on the floor. Still have no choice. It's still a goddamn cutscene. The victim was Rika. Duh. Ultimate zoologist, I know. Her body was found in the second floor library. Yes, we can see that. The estimated time of death was between 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. Finally, something new. New information. Thank you. The cause of death was concussion? Oh, okay. There are 2 bruises on the left side of the face, and the one on the temple is judged to have been fatal. No other significant injuries are visible. But there was a pool of blood first, before... after, whatever. Anyone remember what they did before 4 p.m. and 5 p.m.? Then let's start with me. I worked out a bit with Sabaki in the women's locker room. Excuse me, can you describe the locker room? Oh, Tadari, you might not go there often. The locker room is equipped with simple exercise equipment like a treadmill and dumbbells. When I was working out in the locker room, Sabaki came and asked me to teach her how to exercise. So we ran on the treadmill together. From when to when was that? I ran for exactly 20 minutes, starting from 4:20 p.m. until 4:40. Isn't that right, Sabaki? Yeah, I definitely feeling like my life depended on it, desperately hoping the minute hand would quickly point to 8. And before that? You need to tell us about your actions starting from 4 p.m. to 20 minutes later. Murder is perfectly possible within those 20 minutes, is it not? The same goes for the actions from 40 minutes to 5 p.m. The last incident happened in the morning when not many people were awake, so the alibis were not very meaningful. This case is different. It happened during peak hours when people were out and about while their movements were intertwined. A split second could determine who the culprit is. Okay, I understand. So, can I elaborate? Wait, I'm concerned. Hard to remember. That's right, there will be more detailed testimonies like this in the future. So, wouldn't it be easier if someone wrote them down? Why would we need to do that? Just remember. If you're curious, I could tell you later, so don't hesitate to just say it. Right, there's nothing like the comfort of memories as a recording method. It's a bit annoying that I can't just show it to someone, expecting them to figure it out on their own. Do you guys have a different way of thinking? Like, you can just note it in your head, so why are you holding a pen and paper to record it? Well, I trust your ability, so I'll stop worrying. Anyway, I was in the locker room from the very beginning. Sabaki came by at 15 minutes, and I started running 5 minutes later. After it was over, Sabaki collapsed and we spent about 5 minutes like that. After the 45-minute mark, we left the locker room and headed towards the diner together. I ran into Mikamo who was carrying some luggage midway. Oh, that's right, we went on the stairs going up from the first to the second floor. But before I even got downstairs, I remembered that I didn't bring the towel I used to wipe off my sweat. So I parted with Sabaki and went back to the locker room, and suddenly I felt like working out again. So I kept working out until past the hour. Yeah, it's exactly as she said. I've been in my private room since exactly 4 p.m. I went to the locker room where Misaki was thinking I should work out. How did you know Misaki would be in the locker room? Misaki told you at lunch, didn't she? She said she was going to work out during lunch. I see. Does anyone know how long it takes to walk from the locker room to the diner? I think it might be helpful. I don't know. I don't check the clock every day. I guess I'll have to check again later. What happened after Miss Sabaki arrived at the diner? The diner Justin, Sarashina, and Shinana were already there, weren't they? When I asked, they said they were having tea time or something like that. Oh, that's right. Since Mr. Sarashina was enjoying green tea and Japanese sweets, I brought out some black tea and western sweets to offer you as well. There isn't really any food that isn't available in the school. Wait, Shinano was there? What's wrong with that? Yeah, if Shinano was there, it would be a different story. Because the clock function built into the video camera will show what time Sabaki arrived at the diner. Oh god. This is gonna take for fucking ever again, isn't it? Really? I was recording at that time too. Alright, looks like I owe you one again. Can you show me? Sure. Shinano operate the camera's touch. It's an investigation. Let me investigate. God fucking damn it, this game. Oh god, this fucking game. Jesus. Who wrote this? Don't you think you've written too much, man? Shinano operated the camera's touch panel with trembling hands, and after a moment showed the screen to us. The video began with Shinano opening the door to the diner. If this is how long it's going to be, I fear for the fucking trial. God damn it. Why are there so many people here while showing very empty chairs? Mr. Shinano, welcome. Well, I'm getting a quote now. The young master's side is all about Japanese sweets and green tea, while the young lady's side is all about sweets and black tea. Is this the battle between Western civilization and Korean culture? That's not true. We both enjoy different desserts, so we're just offering each other our favorites. Is this the kind of thing you call sweets? Another kind of pleasure to the mouth, for the mouth then. I'm glad you like it. How about some black tea? The flavor is very mild, isn't it? Since the snack has such a strong taste, is this an attempt to balance it with the tea? Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because after sweets, you got black tea, which isn't very sweet, but then again, I did experience eating a similar kind of sweet and drinking a similar kind of black tea, and yeah, pretty awesome combo. It's not exactly that. Mr. Justin was the one who brewed this tea for me. Since I only shared a simple method, you might have found it a bit clumsy. Not used to delicate work. I apologize. I'm so tired. I feel like I'm going to die. Huh? Why is this place so hot? Welcome, but why do you look like you're about to die right this instant? Fuck. I'm not going to die, am I? I ran for 20 minutes on the treadmill. I finally decided to lose weight, Sabaki. I'm so proud of you. Stop talking now, just give me a sports drink quickly. The whole thing with the excessive eclipse is this kind of character trait. Are you trying to steal our signature move now? Hand it over, I said. Okay, repeat after me, please. Damn it, this is killing me. Okay, please, just give me a sports drink. Alright. There's a momentary sound of a chair being dragged, followed by the sound of footsteps. Soon Shinana's arms extend from beyond the screen and hands Sabaki a plastic bottle filled with the blue liquid. Don't you just drink water after working out? I think I'll live. The sports drink is so delicious. And I can drink this much. Do you think it's called a sports drink for nothing? What I really need to be careful about is... Why are you looking this way? Those are some nice desserts. They look delicious. Sabaki, do you enjoy desserts too? I like them. Why do we need to know this? Why do we need to know this part? I like them, of course. What high school girl in the world doesn't like them? Well, Misaki and Iga might not like them. Is this part of the fucking crime? Knowing that you like sweets and shit? Are you fucking kidding me? Anyway, I can eat it now. I'm starting to get scared of getting on the scale. Fuck. That's a shame. I know, right? Why do we need to know this? Holy shit. This is like the the Yandere channel of fucking Danganronpa fan games. Shut up and get to the point already. Jeez. I know, right? It's been hard since day one. I might die if I keep doing this. Well, when did you get in? I just came in from beyond the door. I heard murmuring sounds. Somehow this place seems to attract people. Fucking really? God damn it. How is this relevant? Are you fucking kidding me? What is the relevance of this fucking scene? The reason why the camera was showing is because to look at the time, not to look at the fucking God damn it. Not to watch them better and shit, just to confirm the fucking time. The gaze is a bit much, kinda. Why are you staring so intently? I think I know why. Would you like something sweet? Yep. If that's the case, just wait a minute. I'll give you just a little bit. Fucking really, bruh. Fucking really? Delicious sweet. Oh, but black tea doesn't taste good. It tastes like plain water. We'll practice from now. I'll explain it more clearly later. Is it just looking a bit more lively now? Normally say black tea, I'm not interested in that kind of thing. Find myself in a situation accompanied to that, doing best to ensure both comfortable. I'm really thankful to you for putting up with all my requests. I know I'm probably a hassle for you. Oh my god, it's still fucking going! It's still fucking going, mate! It's still fucking going! Oh, there are a lot of people. Mr. Mikao, welcome. Your face, num num. You finished a huge cake a while ago. Would you like some of this monaka and yatsuhashi too? Yes. You're so honest about your feelings and desire. Here you go. This won't do. If this continues, I think I'll lose my patience. Just eat it all up. Don't worry about it. I'll eat it for you. You seem to have some energy back in you. No, you're an athlete in the first place. Is it okay for you to eat like that? I just smash as many times as I eat. Seriously, I don't know what to say. If I stay here, I think I'll just want to eat more. I'll go back to my private room. I think I'm done with my business. I'll excuse myself first. Take care, both of you. Everyone was enjoying the snacks? Yeah, that's right. Are you familiar with them? I've worked part-time at the cafe or tea house before, so I know how to make simple drinks. I'm not sure about eating them, though. That's great. How about having a tea party together sometime when we get some supplies? With you? When the ingredients are replenished? What do you mean? The supply was low. What you ate was the last one. It'll probably be available again after midnight. I guess we'll have to wait until tomorrow then. But you're strangely full of life, aren't you? Has Tsubaki really absorbed your character? That's unexpected, but it's a theory we can't ignore. Did I get devoured by Tsubaki? Let's just say you feel good after eating something sweet. It's a bit scary when people suddenly change. There is no difference. Saying words are hard to understand. It's hard to understand their kind of attitude ultimately amounts to self-justification for failing to understand others. Not good. Now that we have our tea and the dessert, let's get up. Since we've rested, it's time to resume our investigation. It's now 4:52 p.m. We arrived at the diner 12 minutes ago. We've been here for about 40 minutes. I need to clear the dishes a bit. Just a moment. Give them. I'll do it. Oh my, thank you. After a while, there is a rattling sound. It sounded like Justin was clearing the dishes. Accomplished. In that case, I guess I'll have to make plans with Mr. Mikawa next time. I'll be looking forward to it. I've received expectation. What should I do? I'm worried I might have just bragged about some part-time work experience but actually being good at it. My going to end up being a burden again. I think you worry too much. Worrying about how you appear to others. Yeah, that's definitely important. For example, in my case, it may seem like a sleepyhead who only occasionally says strange things to others. Is it different in reality? No, it's the same. Then why did you bring it up so seriously? Are we fucking done? The recording after that was filled with pointless conversation. You mean that fucking conversation from before wasn't so fucking pointless? Between Mikawa, Kada, Shinano, and there was no further movement of them until 5 p.m. Fucking. That's everything. There's over an hour of video left after this. Is it okay to just watch up to here? The three of us chatted all the way until our 6 p.m. dinner gathering. Nothing much happened, so you don't have to watch. Were you with Mikawa the whole time? I thought you wouldn't be able to hold out and would have bailed. I just couldn't get away from them. I'm embarrassed you got it all filmed. That's not important right now. Anyway, this video contains fragments of the people's movements spanning from 45 minutes to the hour, more than half of the entire episode. I didn't expect to get an accurate timeline since most people don't check their watches often. This will be a very good clue. Is it possible that the clock displayed on the screen is wrong? There's no chance. During the video, when Justin mentions it's 4:52 p.m., the clock at the top of the screen also shows 4:52. And the clock displayed on the shooting screen also matches the current time. To begin with, the camera's built-in clock is set up so I can't change it into settings. If it matches now, it probably did in the past. I'll have to be sure. Can I have that camera? Here. Ego took the video camera and played around with it for a while. Yes, definite. Here, take it. When I inspected closely, there was a video that was taken before that video. Even the thumbnail was a library scene, right? What? There's a video of the oh no, are we gonna have to watch this fucking video of the library again? No. I was going to say it. I've gone into the library around 4:30 p.m. before. What the heck, 4:30 p.m. is exactly the middle of the estimated time of death. Why are you only telling us such important information now? Because you could tell when you see it. What? Should not immediately play the next video and turn the screen towards us. The fucking... How long is this fucking... Ugh. Isn't that amazing? Just by mentioning these names, I've become an alumnus with these great people. It's over. It's been over a fucking hour, and I still haven't even fucking saved yet. Fuck. I suddenly brought only the 59 class album, but I'll catch up later and just bring them all at once and take a picture. This video was taken while walking. Background is... yeah. Is this the infamous show, don't tell? But then... is this a new thing? Show, don't tell, but also tell a lot. Oh, fuck. Taking while walking. The background is a hallway near the stairs on the first floor of the school building. Shinano continues to talk about the 59 class as he walks towards the library. Oh god damn it. Finally reaches out his hand, pushes open the library door and goes inside. Shinano places the book he was holding on the return card near the entrance and turns to walk back outside. Blah 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 blah. Is that the end? Yeah, that's all I've captured. I don't remember anything else that wasn't captured. This alone doesn't tell us where Kizuki was dead or alive at 4:30 p.m. When you turn your hand, I caught a glimpse of the bookshelf, but I didn't see any clues like Kizuki or bloodstains. In other words, it's impossible to know whether Miss Kizuki is still alive deep within the library, or whether she's already been murdered. If she was alive, wouldn't there have been some kind of sign? Shinano, you didn't hear anything? I don't think I heard anything. So it's so uncertain then. Worthless as evidence. I would like to point out something that's a little different. What is it? The book Shinano put in the library in the video. Isn't that the weapon? What? Now that I think about it. No wait, this yearbook has a ton of things that look the same. If you think about it calmly, you can't necessarily think of the album Shinano brought as the weapon. No, you're incorrect. Check this out. Jumanji picked up the weapon behind his station with her hand wrapped in tissue and thrust it towards Misaki. So, do you see what's written on the spine of the book? It says the 59th class. That's right. There, watch the video again, paying attention to the spine. Alright, let's see. Oh no, we're gonna go to the fucking video part again. Shinano did manipulate the camera for a moment. I see it's definitely clear. Misaki didn't turn the camera screen around and showed it to us. Although it's only a few frames of numbers 59 written in gold and the spine definitely caught my eye. Okay, we fucking get it. Jeez, god damn it. Jumanji wasn't there, maybe because Misaki was sent back to her private room. I figured no one would notice, so I started taking pictures. It was so quiet that I didn't even know Kizuki was there. Seemed like Kizuki started investigating here long before dinner time. No shit! We fucking know! That's why she was fucking murdered in the fucking library, you stupid fucking bitch! God, you're dumb. Then she was targeted by the culprit. Yeah, no shit! No fucking really? Are you fucking stupid, you dumb cunt? I hoped it wasn't solely because two people investigated became unable to do so. So if that's the case, that album's been in your hands since 1 p.m. No fucking shit! Fuck you! God damn it, really? You think? Isn't it fucking obvious? Holy shit, how many fucking repetitive dialogue must we endure for this fucking investigation to go forward, to progress? God damn it. Fuck. I hate this game. I fucking hate this game. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. There's nothing I hate more than repetitive fucking dialogue. Oh boy. And not just getting to the fucking point already. Like, yeah, we get it. Jeez. Can we move on now? Wouldn't it be worthwhile to question the evidence, perhaps for example by disguising the text by exploiting its obscurity? It doesn't look like gold leaf honeycomb by the school. I think so too. The letters are gold leaf, so they sparkle and are clearly visible, and the letters are written in a neat square format. I see. Then I won't make inquiries about it. The weapon would have arrived at the scene after 4:30 p.m. The crime occurred at 4:30 p.m., so that makes sense. The estimated time of death has been reduced by half. Progress, easy, a little disappointing. Progress, fucking easy, it takes fucking forever, you stupid bitch. Are you paying attention? Disappointing, what are you talking about? It's even better if things go well. If it could be easily resolved, I would regret the effort I put into being nervous. You don't look tense to begin with, do you? It's no different than usual. Not really, I'm super nervous right now. Anyway, let's take turns telling... Oh no. Oh fucking no. So now we're gonna recall every fucking minute we did from 4 to 5 p.m. I fucking hate this game. I fucking hate this game. Do we really need to discuss every single time period? Yeah, great question, my guy. Since the estimated time of the crime has been narrowed down to 4:30 to 5 p.m., I think it would be sufficient to limit the discussion to that time period. And why are we even discussing this in the investigation? You should be discussing this during the fucking trial, you stupid fucking idiots. Even so, there's always a what if. Also, wouldn't it be easier to understand the context if you talk about past action comprehensively while the memories still remain? Is that so? Then I concede. Oh, pussy. Since there's not mid-sentence, let me continue. I don't think I need to say anything. After that, I went to my private room. Is that the end? Yeah, that's it. I can't prove it. I rested in my private room, then went to the library and returned a book 30 minutes before the hour. After that, I rested in my private room again, then went to the diner at 45 minutes. Stayed there until after the hour. Both will be proven on video. No possibility of manipulation for that. Acknowledged. In my case, I was in the diner for 15 minutes. Lately, I've keenly felt my mind and body aren't quite up to par, so I was enjoying tea and snacks, so I usually... I stayed at the dining hall for the rest of the day. After 15 minutes, I emptied my teacup and left. I returned to my private room immediately afterward, and I never fell out. Okay, we get it. There's already a fucking video that proves that you were in the fucking diner. What is this shit? Two people in the same private room. What were you doing? I practice the cello, but is there a problem? Her words, through I stay still while she plays. It was recorded on video that we left the diner at 52 minutes, right? Yeah! Why are we even discussing this? There's only video fucking proof and time on the fucking video where they were in the diner together. Fuck! After that, I just walked down the hallway. Is this unintentional padding? Jesus! Like, we get it! Move on already! Let me play the fucking game! This is ridiculous. It was 54. Yeah. He asked about her disability. I was curious about echolocation. It was amazing that humans can distinguish objects. Who cares? We know this already. It was mentioned before in the fucking previous chapter. Who cares? Mrs. Chandler, during the last trial, you're accusing me of being culprit. Still, if you ask politely, I would be willing to give you some information, even if it was brief. I had no choice but to avoid some answering because it seemed like you were looking at me as an object to satisfy your curiosity. Who cares? Hope you understand. Is that how it is? Maybe I should change the way I ask questions next time. Oh, is it my turn now? Oh, fuck. But tomorrow I came in after 20 minutes. I wonder if I should have left others. Justin was holding me back pretty hard. It was a shame. Unable to get off, so I followed him to the AV room. They didn't seem to have a good reason to stop me. I did the hour right on the dot. Who cares? I'm just gonna read the fucking truth bullets before starting the trial again. I followed us to the AV room. He didn't leave. See, he can summarize. Thank you. Thank you. He kept following us around until evening. At that time, you two stopped by the diner for a bit and then left right away. They were together at 6 p.m. Probably he was like a leech that never let go for a single moment. Yikes, critical hit. You've been following me around for a while now, which could be easily called stalking, you know. Please refrain from doing that next time. Impose sanctions starting next time. Now, move on with a warning. I'll be careful. Since my name was mentioned, I'll speak next. I took a short break in my private room and then went to the warehouse 20 minutes later. You probably remember Miss Ego and Mr. Mikawa who were in the warehouse at the time, right? Yeah, that was definitely true. figured it would be okay to leave the warehouse search to you two, so I returned to my private room without even staying for a minute. Haha! So does that mean during that time you went to the warehouse so that you have two people that can back you up that yeah, he was here with us, but you even did say that you were like, yeah, he was there briefly. He even says it here. I returned to my private room without even staying for a minute, so he had plenty of time to commit the crime. After that, I sat in my private room pondering where to investigate for a bit, then headed to the store, exactly as Mr. Shishanda mentioned. Did you make sure we're together until 53 minutes? Correct. After that, I returned my private stayed until the hour. Seems like the person whose name was called is about to step up next batter. Who cares? Hold around the classroom on the first floor until about 10 minutes. Then move to the warehouse about 12. This is like a pre-trial. Why are we talking about this when the trial hasn't even fucking started yet? This is fucking bullshit. And then I ran to Mikao, was already there. That's right, I lost all my monicons, so I was searching everywhere for new ones. Since he said he couldn't reach high places, we were talking about the idea of bringing a ladder from the library came up. So two of us went to the library and got a step ladder. Wait, what did you say? Did you say you went to the library? Yeah, I remember the time exactly because it looked at the clock and when I entered the library, it was 4:18 p.m. Isn't that a really important fact? It is important. But since the investigation began, there was a torrent of equally important testimony, so I was going to say it when it was my turn. Did you two go into the library together then? Did you see anything special? Sadly, it is similar to what Shinano said. I only took a step ladder and didn't really look at the bookshelf. I couldn't even check if Kizuki was alive or dead. Me too, I just carried the ladder out as carefully as possible. Only had seen something more back then. It could have been a crucial clue. I'm sorry everyone, it's all my fault. No, how could I predicted this would happen? It's not your fault. It seemed like the fact that the scene was located deep inside was quite a disadvantage. It's a bit funny how many people came to the scene, but not a single person saw anything. Anyway, after that, I returned to the warehouse and continued my investigation using the ladder. Around 20 minutes, the Mauve came in. I'll skip mentioning that he left right away, since it's already been said. 45 minutes, Mikao went out saying he was going to put the ladder back, and I continued to search the warehouse until the clock hit the hour. Yeah, after that, I put the ladder back in place and then went to the diner. But I don't know how exactly when. The moment you break up with Ego, the quality of your testimony immediately drops. Ego remembers and testifies with minute-by-minute precision. I'm sorry. No, you don't have to say that. Tsubaki and Misaki just finished working out and left the locker room in 45 minutes, right? We definitely did. And in Shinano's video, Tsubaki opens the door and comes in 47 minutes. See, you don't need to talk about this in full fucking detail because there's already a video that already proves where you people were at. God fucking. Oh my head. This is fucking ridiculous, man. Fucking ridiculous. It takes about 2 minutes to walk leisurely from second floor to the dormitory building. Mikao also said that after breaking up with Iko, he went straight to the library and put his ladder back, so it must have taken a similar amount of time. In other words, Mikao arrived at the library at 47 minutes. Mikao also appeared in the diner footage 49 minutes, so my assumption of 2 minutes is correct. And according to what Misaki said earlier, Mikao was carrying luggage. If you think about it together with the testimony just now, didn't she witness Mikao moving the ladder? That's right, I don't really go into deep in the library, so I never thought that would be the library. Fuck, I don't care. Misaki and Tsubaki left the locker room. I know! Oh god! Leaving the warehouse at 45. I don't fucking care, man. I'm satisfied. You're right, Miyuki. Again, that tone as if you already know everything. This is a misunderstanding. How do you have a clue who the culprit is right now? Oh god, I'm so scared for the fucking trial. How long is the trial gonna fucking take? 5-10 hours? Ugh. 10 hours of non-stop repetitive fucking testimonies and statements and truth fucking bullets, and then no you did it. Oh god, fucking kill me. So long. Oh god, sorry. Miss Ego said she ran into Miss McCarthy. Let me just take a drink of my coffee while I fucking press the other button. So you have an alibi. She has an alibi. Who doesn't have an alibi? The only one that doesn't have the alibi is me, because I slept all throughout until 6 fucking p.m. Wow, that's a lot of fucking dialogue here. I think you both slept through all that. It'll be difficult to figure out what happened, which puts us blah, blah. So does the son with the alibis? Jumanji, remember them correctly, right? Does anyone have a pen and paper right now? Oh, god damn it. What more? What is this bullshit? So she is gonna write the fucking testimony and then gonna be used at the trial. Okay? Oh god. Think everyone can figure out now? Jumanji tore off the notes she had read and showed them to everyone. What is it now? Oh god. Yep, everybody agrees that this is the testimony. Yeah, who cares? Just let me figure it out for myself. That's the whole fucking point of a fucking murder mystery game, is to help me figure out all by myself. What is this bullshit? Why are you... I fucking hate this game. So, still fucking going. Fuck. You fucking kidding me? Oh my god, another fucking flashback. We just saw this previously. Another fucking flashback. God, kill me. Oh man. Like, I'm already I'm really frustrated that Rika is dead. Not Rika is dead. But let me play the fucking game. God, this fucking... Fuck you, I know. Oh, Jesus. This fucking game is so atrocious. It's so overbloated. It's so fat with fucking dialogue. Non-stop fucking repetitive dialogue. Scenes we've already fucking seen. And dialogue that we already... Yeah. It yaps for fucking ever. What the fuck is this shit? If you want to try the game for yourself, the links in the description. That is all for today. Stay safe and take care of yourself. Oh, by the way, this was presented to you by Zephyr. Follow them more for more Danganronpa fan games, translations, and all Danganronpa related stuff. Link is in the description.